everyone, Sarah Aquasombi here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about styling because I know that loads of people want to get into being an interior stylist, and I've been lucky enough to do a lot of assisting with some of the UK and outside of the UK, some of the best interior stylists. I've picked up like little traits that I think they all have in common, and so I thought today I would take you through 5 things that I think make a great interior stylist. So the first thing that I've noticed all these really great interior stylists have in common is an amazing attention to detail, and they're all a bit of a kind of perfectionist with everything that they're doing. So they can see like the tiniest things, so it might be like a mark on a piece of glass or like a crease in a linen, or you know, like a reflection somewhere that shouldn't be there. They can all spot that because they're absolute perfectionists and they've got that attention to detail. Now I personally, it's not something that comes naturally to me, so it's something that I've had to really learn from being on set, is to try and pick up that attention to detail. But if you've already got it, then you're kind of halfway there. Well, I haven't thought of tip number 2 yet, so. The second thing that great interior stylists have in common is that they have an absolute love for going and finding little treasures that they can use as props in lots of different kind of textures and finishes, and they'll have that eye that when they're out and about, so maybe they're on the beach or they'll be, you know, just out on a day out and they happen to walk past an antiques market or something, and they'll be able to pick out like tiny little things that will work in a styling set. But it's not so much that they can see them and pick them out, which is a skill in itself, but it's more just that they enjoy doing that and they enjoy rooting around and finding all these little things. So if you enjoy kind of scouring antiques markets and junk shops and finding little bits of random things that look beautiful, then that's also a good start. The third thing that great stylists have in common is the ability to go onto a set with a load of people that they haven't met before and be able to work alongside them in like a friendly but not like overbearing way. You know, those people that are kind of like quite extroverted and like want to have all the attention. Like most stylists are just quite calm and will kind of slip in and do the work where they need to and be really sort of friendly with everyone on set but not overbearing. So that's the main thing, is that they can easily come onto set, meet people that they haven't ever worked with before and get on with them straight away and not try and take over the whole photo shoot basically. The fourth thing that great stylists have in common is that they have an eye and an appreciation for lots of different styles. So most stylists won't just work within like one sort of colour range or only with a certain style of furniture or colours and things like that. They're really open to all the different styles of trends and fabrics and finishes. Like they're just really open to it and kind of can see the beauty in all these different things. And again, that's something that I kind of struggled with at first, because I thought, oh well, if you like everything then it doesn't really make you unique. But I've actually sort of, the more I've done styling and the more I've assisted, I can learn to see like when things look really nice, even if it may not be a style that I would personally have at home or I might talk about on the blog, but for the brand or the company that you're styling, then you can appreciate the different types of aesthetic basically, and they can see the beauty in everything. The fifth and almost one of the most important things about being a great stylist is to have this kind of relentless passion and drive to get the perfect shot. Sometimes you can be stuck on taking the same picture for like up to 2 hours sometimes because you just can't quite get it right. And every stylist that I met has this kind of enthusiasm just to keep going and get the perfect picture, and they'll try a million different things until the photographer's happy or the client's happy, and I've never heard anyone complain about it. And I think that's something that's really, really key to being a stylist, is no matter how long it takes, how long you're going to be there till, or how bored of the shot you are, that you're not going to stop until you get the perfect picture and your client's really happy. And I think that's a really important quality. So there you have it. Those are the 5 things that I think the best stylists have in common. And obviously that's just scratching the surface. There's loads more like really great advice and tips you can get from these stylists. If you're interested in becoming an interior stylist, then I've also written 2 other blog posts. One was about my first day as being an assistant, and the other one was how you can get into being an interior stylist. So how you can set up your own portfolio and get a bit of assisting work and stuff like that. And I also actually did one on things that stylists have in their kit, which is also quite handy. So I'll put links to all 3 of those blog posts below. So please check those out if you're interested in becoming an interior stylist. It's a super fun job and I absolutely love it. And I hope that these tips have helped you and inspired you to get into it. See you next time. Did you just film that?